All right, so today is Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, and a lot of people are expecting to hear something about Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I don't really think that that is going to be the case here because, the earnings call is usually not something that, Rockstar would announce a game or something, but they could have done that at any time, though, because it is Rockstar. They can literally just announce a brand new game literally just out of nowhere and you wouldn't even expect it. But I don't really think that we're going to get anything about Grand Theft Auto 6 except for that the game is still going to be set for releasing this fall of 2025, or a delay could possibly happen. Now, a lot of people are expecting to hopefully get trailer 2 or whatever, and I just don't really think that that's going to be the case. And honestly, I think Rockstar is going to announce, how many copies that now GTA 5 has sold, and I think it's going to be another 5 more million because it's literally every 3 months, every quarter that we go through, Rockstar has always sold 5 million copies of GTA 5. It's crazy to think that this game is still selling 5 million copies going on 12 years since it initially released back on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And it's crazy because even though this game looks phenomenal, it still looks insanely good on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. This game is still primarily built on an Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 generation. So GTA 6 is going to be the next big thing that's going to take the graphics and just the overall gameplay to pretty much the next level. And we've seen that with trailer 1, but it's going to look a slightly bit more probably prettier, and it's probably going to play a little bit better than what that initial trailer 1 looked like. But if this game still is set for release for fall 2025, which that's what I expect that they're going to announce at the earnings call. The earnings call is roughly around 5 or 6 hours from right now, and it is definitely going to be interesting to see what they say, whether if it's still going to be on schedule or if the game is going to be delayed. But I don't think that they're going to announce a delay just yet. But the next earnings call, which is going to be in the month of May, that's when I can expect that there probably will be a delay of some sort, because honestly, even though it's not technically summer just yet, it's actually still pretty close to the summertime. And who knows if Rockstar is planning on releasing this game in either September or October, which would be just a few months from the month of May. So what I expect is Rockstar is going to announce that the game is still on set. It's still coming out fall 2025. That's honestly what I think that they are going to say in this earnings call today. And they might say, well, we're going to have more news about GTA 6, so stay tuned to the Newswire soon or something, at the end of their paragraph or whatever that they write. So that's what I think that they're going to honestly really do. But when it comes to a trailer 2 or anything, don't get your guys' hopes up, because honestly, I don't expect them to, release the second trailer or anything like that. I just think that they'll just say, hey, that the game is still set on fall 2025, guys, and stay tuned for the Newswire for more news on its initial release soon. And I think that's just how they're going to put it. But like I said, Rockstar could have something out of middle of nowhere, and they might, say, hey, we got the trailer 2 coming out relatively soon, or this day or something like that. They could do that because, it is Rockstar. They'll just literally, like I said, they've announced games before, out of nowhere, just like a surprise. So they could honestly do that, but in reality, I just don't really believe it'll happen. So just don't get your guys' hopes up. So honestly, I think that, if the game does get delayed, they're probably going to announce it on the next earnings call in the month of May. So I don't think if it is delayed, they're going to say anything with this earnings call later on today. I think it is going to most likely be in the month of May. But as of right now, everything is still looking good for its initial release in fall 2025. But I think that the game is going to be delayed, even though there has been a few different developers from Rockstar that have said that the game is scheduled for track of its release, like it's, coming out on the scheduled release date, and they don't have plans on delaying the game. But if you look back at the other future Rockstar games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and of course GTA 5, and even looking back farther at GTA 4, those games were all delayed. Whether if it was just half of a year or about almost a couple years, these games were delayed every time. The only game that I don't think ever got a delay, or at least didn't get a huge delay, was the first Red Dead Redemption game that came out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 back in 2010. But GTA 5 and especially Red Dead Redemption 2 were bigger games than Red Dead 1. I mean, don't get me wrong, Red Dead Redemption 1 still looks phenomenal on just even the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 generation, even with playing at lower resolutions, rather than playing the game on a Series X or a PlayStation 5 in 4K. Like, don't get me wrong, Red Dead 1 still looks good and still looks like a very good, modern looking game, like it's meant for modern consoles. But when you think about how old that the game is and the graphics at the time, it wasn't as much of a lot of work as, GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, especially. I almost kind of screwed up saying that rare for a minute, but it definitely just wasn't as big of an open world and beautiful graphical wise like those games were. So it's a little bit more understanding why that didn't. And GTA 4 was a little bit different at the time, and it was a more, prettier looking graphical game. It was a bigger, jump in the Grand Theft Auto series in terms of the map design and the graphics. So that's also a different story as to why the older GTA 4 got delayed rather than Red Dead Redemption 1, is because it just was a, truly next gen version of Grand Theft Auto. So honestly, I just don't think it's going to happen just yet. But if they say that it's still scheduled for fall 2025, I think we can actually still a little bit hope that it is. But I do think that once we get into the next earnings call in May, there is going to be an announcement from them with their next earnings call, and they're probably going to say that it's going to be delayed into fall, or, well, I should say spring 2026. I doubt that they're going to release it for a whole entire year. But honestly, if it is coming out in fall 2025, I mean, that's going to be insane, because that means we just only have like pretty much 9 or 8 months before that game comes out, and it's going to be insane. And honestly, I can't wait, because by that point, I'll definitely have the PlayStation 5 Pro, so I'll definitely get the best version of that game on the PlayStation 5. Well, technically the best version of console, I should say. So I'll have a PlayStation 5 Pro by that point when it comes out. But honestly, it's still going to look good even on a Xbox Series S and all that. So GTA 6 is definitely going to be the best game this console generation ever. And Rockstar is going to most likely remaster and bring it to the PlayStation 6, and as well as whatever Microsoft calls their next gen Xbox that is rumored to release in fall 2026. But only time is going to tell of what's going to happen. But for those of you that were expecting a trailer, I just wouldn't expect the trailer 2 or anything like that. But Rockstar could do it. But I most likely, it's 90% out of 100 that they will not do it. So don't expect a trailer 2 at this earnings call. This is Tech and Gaming Reviews, so hope you enjoy this video. If you could, smack that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll keep you posted with more content like this and future Grand Theft Auto 6 news and such, and even Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay when it comes out. So stay tuned in for more content in the future, and let us know in the comment section down below if you are excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, if you hope they don't delay the game, or if you're somebody that if they do delay the game, it's not going to really bother you because you probably want a complete product from Rockstar for all the quality complete products that they have released over the years. So just let us know of your thoughts of GTA 6 and when you hope, and just anything about GTA 6. Just let us know how excited you are. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for the video. So tech and gaming reviews, rate, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you later in the next video. Peace.